Hey guys, what's up? Blue Foster here, and I'm coming to you with a very exciting video. So since the first part of my VHS collection blew up like insanely large for some reason, I thought I would post part 2. So this is the second half of my collection. This side of my collection mostly contains Christmas films and obscure films, just like random little things I've picked up. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so starting right here, we have a very damaged copy of The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The Simpsons Christmas pilot. I'm a really big Simpsons fan, so I thought it was really cool to find this. So yeah, this is my show on VHS. This is The Fosters Season 1, episodes 1 to 7. Okay, so I know a lot of the people that watch the VHS video probably are fans of VHS collecting or Disney. That's their hobby. But if you guys wouldn't mind looking at some of the other YouTube videos I make, like of The Fosters show, it would help a lot because we're trying to promote that stuff too. So yeah, like I said, this is Season 1. Episodes 1 to 7, and this is episodes 8 to 10. Also, shout out to the person that made these for me if you see this video. You did an insane job making these, and I love them so much. They play great, and they work like authentic VHS tapes. At some point, I probably will do a hour-long special of just running these tapes like a season 1 compilation off the tape. So yeah, I appreciate all the hard work you put into these because they're just really cool to have in my collection, and it's cool getting to see my hard work on a piece of physical media. So yeah, it helps give it that retro feeling like it should have, even more so. Because The Fosters itself feels like something you would see on like that some kid shot for like a home video project for high school or something weird like that. And that's kind of what it kind of feels like. And to put it on tapes even gives it that feeling even more. So yeah, thanks a lot. Okay, so let's start with this. These are some Christmas films and just some other random things I've picked up. We have a head cleaning tape, The Santa Claus, the slipcover for The Magic Voyage, the Priority Mail, Rudolph and Frosty Sing-Along, Nick and Noel, which is a great film. It's on YouTube for free. The full thing has been ripped, so I highly suggest you guys go watch this if you're like animation fans or whatever. It's really funny and cute, and yeah, underrated gem. George of the Jungle, I never cared for it, but it's kind of funny to me in some parts, I guess. Homeward Bound, this film is insane due to it using real animals and the coordination and training it must have taken during all the filming to get them to look and like act like the way they do in the film. And I'm sure some of it is CGI or special Hollywood effects, but it's clearly real animals. It's not robots or puppets. Charlotte's Web slipcover, the Home Alone trilogy, and the slipcover of the Brave Little Toaster. I probably like that film way too much. Okay, stack 2. My childhood copy of Frosty the Snowman, The Little Drummer Boy. These all go to a set. I'm missing Santa Claus is Coming to Town, but we have the regular version of Frosty and the Rudolph version, like the regular version of Rudolph. Later on, the Golden Book Company, the Little Golden Book Company did go back and reissue these tapes with their brand with upgraded artwork. We have, I believe this is America. No, this isn't. This is America Charlie Brown. This is like one of like the government Charlie Brown tapes. The Land Before Time, Winnie the Pooh, The Blustery Day, Peter Cottontail, another underrated gem, Mickey and the Beanstalk, Lord of the Rings, The Wizard of Oz, and Dr. Dolittle. Okay, now we have this stack. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. This film is hilarious and it's great. This is probably one of my favorite movies ever made. This is Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. It's rude. It's crude. It's animated. If you guys want to go watch a review on this, I might do one on my channel soon, but yeah. Also, if there's any movies you guys are fans of and you want me to see a review or any requests to see if I own the tape and I can do a movie review, feel free to drop a comment because I would love to start doing that. But yeah, this film is great. Adam Sandler is funny in pretty much anything, but especially him trying to do a fairly clean kids film with his type of humor and having to make it fairly kid-friendly and it's like a challenge to himself. He pulled it off great and it's hilarious. Songs like Long Ago or Technical Foul are stuck in my head all day long, and yeah. Also, when like COVID hit, all the memes of the poster were hilarious. So yeah. Okay, so now we have A Charlie Brown Christmas, The Prince of Egypt, the Frosty the Snowman 2-piece collection. I need to move that over to my Christmas side, but yeah, this has the original Frosty and Frosty Returns. John Goodman knocked it out of the park as Frosty in Frosty Returns. I also loved the little Jonathan Winters cartoon character as the narrator. I thought it was really funny looking. And he was so cool. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? This is another underrated gem. This is not a VHS, but this is a DVD box set for some of the Rankin Bass classics. A Christmas Story, The Muppet Movie, The Black Cauldron, The Return of Jafar, and Aladdin and the King of Thieves. These two complete the Aladdin collection. I have the Black Diamond one in that case. Okay, so this back stack has some of my favorite childhood films. We've got The Wizard of Oz, Ferngully the Last Rainforest. This Crayola Ugly Duckling film is pretty rare these days, and I grew up watching it as a kid, and I thought it was really cool. So yeah, I know basically literally no one has ever even seen this film because it's so like obscure and unheard of, but it's really cute and it's pretty funny. We're back. Sound of Music, Fern Gully 2, one of those mid 80s Disney films, the Kids as Kids. Had that as a kid, I was obsessed with it. I probably watched that tape hundreds of times. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott. I love that one. Filmation's Happily Ever After. As a Masters of the Universe cartoon fan, I had to pick it up because it had Filmation, which is the company that made like He-Man and Fat Albert and yeah. And James and the Giant Peach, which I also saw as a kid and it creeped me out. So that is why I keep it on the bottom. Miracle on 34th Street, Angels in the Outfield, The Muppets Christmas Carol, the 2000s Beauty and the Beast films, like the remakes. Well, not remakes, but like the platinum editions and stuff for the tapes. Mickey, Magic Christmas at the House of Mouse, the one where he gets snowed in. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Dinosaur, the Land Before Time films, my childhood copy of Toy Story, Matilda, and Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Snow Dogs, Space Jam, Muppets Treasure Island, and The Emperor's New Groove. Oh, and I also have this random thing that no one would care about. Okay, so yeah, I saved this till the end because I knew how special it was. So I'll give a short summary of what makes this film special and why it's so obscure on tape. Basically, this was made around the time of heavy racism and black suppression, and the concept of like a kind old guy working at plantation as a slave and hanging out with the family's children and making up weird stories and telling the kids was just very unsettling to Disney. And back then it was acceptable and it was socially fine and it was just a funny, cute little comedy. However, Disney has tried every literal thing to get rid of this film, sweep it under the rug. So any evidence of this film existing, whether it's a third-party pirate DVD or a secondhand VHS like this is the Universal Canadian copy. As far as I know, I don't even know if this is an authentic Disney tape. This could have just been made by some dude that sold a bunch of these. I don't know. This belonged to my grandfather who picked it up, I believe, on a trip to probably Canada, if I had to say, because that's where these come from. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and I really hope it blows up like the last one. To me, it's just interesting to see how many people actually like VHS tapes like I do. I always thought I was just weird or I was some crazy nerd for collecting these, but the more I've been researching it these past few days, getting all the views, there's a huge community for this, and it's really cool to see that I'm not the only one. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and feel free to share this video and leave a comment down below for any recommendations you would like to see, any movie reviews, specific tape reviews, anything. Like if you want to see like a movie I showed specifically throughout all these piles, I can do a little 2-minute summary of it or just a review of that one particular VHS. Anything you guys want, just request anything. I'll see if I have the tape. If I don't have the tape, I'd be happy to buy it for you guys to review it. I have the money, I have the time, and I have the commitment to you guys as my fans to want to do that for you. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, because by the time I upload it, zippity-doo-dah, it'll be coming your way. See you guys next time. Bye.